I plan on putting this on YouTube, and even if you look up like royalty-free music before, the only copyright strike I've ever gotten on YouTube is from a video called copyright-free music video. So it's not worth it if you plan on putting on YouTube. But this will hopefully be our first ever timed 20 on Discipline Priest key. I've said that 3 keys in a row before, or so far today, but we're lagging a bit. And we just stood right in the Savage Cleave, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, come on. You never like to hear uh-oh from a streamer, because that means things are... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, we're hoping to time this. It's an Underrot, so generally regarded as the easier dungeon, but I mean, look at the damage some things can do to you, especially if you have been playing on PTR for actual weeks and kind of only have 3 working brain cells and are on an alt. Things can go wrong, but we persevere. We're giving it our honest shot, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna time this key easily. Easily time this key. We got our boy Cocaine in the key, so can't go wrong with that. Where's the damage done? I don't have the... Gonna penance ourselves. I know it's not optimal, but look, we're trying not to die today. Let's go ahead and actually make this into a damage done. Yeah. Oh. That's healing done. What did I just do? Hold on. Let's see. Damage done. Damage done. Okay. I'm being a little preemptive in some of the bubbles and some of my cooldowns and stuff, but that's just from not being completely used to running this dungeon on this character or on this spec. And I'm hoping that it's enough. But yeah, no background music today, at least for these keys, because, hey, Emma subscribed. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm planning on doing another, like, long form stream in the near future. This time, instead of a 12-hour stream, it would be an 8-hour stream. But hopefully it would happen right after 10.2 comes out. But if not, oh no, we're lagging out right once it TP'd to me. But I think what it's going to be is us finally doing a big IO push on the Mistweaver, and it would be like the stream will end when we hit this much IO, or when we've gained this much IO kind of thing. But yeah, I am making that a sub goal because I think that's a really good idea, is to do the long form streams as sub goals. But Emma, I really appreciate it. You honestly have no idea how much like Twitch subs mean to a small creator. Like they absolutely just like, I mean, you're helping me live my dream, so I really appreciate it. But enough of that. Oh, let's not get hit by the rot. It's not the ideal start. You know what? We'll PI the wrong person. Oh my god, why did I PI that person? They're 445. They are not doing a lot of damage. Yeah, so we've learned on single target at least we do... Ooh, what is happening? Okay, guys, we're expecting another group to disband here. Ooh. If you lean in your chair, it helps you dodge mechanics. By the way, not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of streamers talk about that, but I'm here to kind of let you guys in on a little streamer secret. Okay. Yeah, this tank said focus. I agree. Focus. Unless he was just saying to focus the main boss and not the ad. But yeah, to have deaths on that first boss is not ideal. The first boss is kind of the easy one. Thank you, but I play for the other team. Wait until you get to the new mega dungeons or the underwater one. I don't know what it's called with the big squid. Oh, I've played it. It is a lot of fun. The final boss is ridiculous, though. I could not find a PTR group that... Whew, but I could not find a PTR group that wanted to stick around and keep trying to kill that last boss. But I really think I have the strategy down for whenever I do find that group. Yeah, that last boss is insane. The one that paints the floor with ink. And yeah, trust me, I've been playing the PTR almost nonstop. Getting footage to put in videos and just trying to gather information for videos and stuff. I don't want to release any guides just yet, but I do plan on releasing a lot of guides for a lot of different specs, but like mostly Mistweaver. And I want to make some like dungeon and raid guides. Like I want to dabble in that content. Ooh. Okay, look, you guys saw it. It was the monk that butt pulled. And he's telling us to just stop the butt pulling. Yeah, it definitely was the monk. But I've done some dungeon tests, and the only two classes that I've really dungeon tested on PTR is Mistweaver, obviously, and then Disc Priest. And I've been trying to get used to the new Disc Priest thing, but it's honestly difficult learning a new playstyle on a spec that you've played before. Uh-oh. I've never gone like this way. Like, what is this? Counterclockwise or clockwise? What is this? We're gonna just double radiance. I know that's not good, but we're doing it. Uh-oh. I kind of, you know what? We're gonna face tank it. Not the frontal! I mean, we're chilling. You're ever wondering what a scared person looks like? Not the frontal. Oh my god. Trying to do too much at once when really I just need to do the mechanics. Just run away from the guy fixating you. It's really easy. Marley, what is up? Hey, I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about the fact that I always mix you, like what you've said in the past and what Okay, this guy needs to stop typing. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we do need to interrupt the screeches, but I'm a goated healer, so well, it'll be fine. Nice. Okay, maybe it's worth it to type to people to stop or to interrupt. Oh, we need a second one. There we go. Fire breath, easy. Watch the frontal. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I feel bad because our tank is kind of trying to wrangle these guys, our players, to kind of play better. Whoop, there's a frontal. Hey, we did it. We have PI. Yeah. Marley, I hope you're doing well today. I was just talking earlier about how I'm having such a good day. And so far, we've tried... This is our 4th dungeon that we've attempted. And so far, none of them have lasted the entire time. Like, people keep leaving is what I'm trying to say. We're just going to run in a circle while we're fixated and spam Holy Nova. We're going to defensive the tank, though. I don't know if that's good, but it's kind of, it's fun, and it's sick, and it's kind of like spinning crane kick. Yeah, I really don't know if that's worth, but yeah, I'm doing great. I'm glad to see you back, Marley. Funny you mention it. Another streamer does the same. Always calls me by another name and mixing me up with someone else. I have committed though, Marley. I've committed to stop to stop mixing you up. So from here on out, you will be only Marley, and I'll start taking notes. I'll jot down notes on everything that you say, and it's literally just because it's names. Like I mix up names in real life too. Okay, we need to actually use our buttons. We're gonna PI the mage. But in real life, when I was younger, I had a pretty bad brain injury. I don't talk about it a lot because, you know, it'll just fuel my haters. They'll learn, oh, he has a brain injury. No wonder, he's stupid. But yeah, I had a brain injury, and ever since then, I'm not good at names to the point where, like, even some of like my best friends, I'll mix them up and stuff, and just I don't know. It's hard for me to remember certain timelines and things, but I try my best. I do promise. But yeah, it's just only having two people that come into the stream with M names. I guess it's just not meant to be, Marley. Not meant to be. I'd already used my Dispel, that's why I went for a Massive Spell there. God, this priest is so cool. You do so much damage, dude. Yeah, Throwing the Tides is sick. The fixates, it's hard like learning from the PTR a lot because the fixates do like 0 damage in that dungeon. You can like face tank them and heal with like a hot on yourself. But so it's hard to know if that's gonna make it into live, but it does make sense since there's a lot of mechanics happening at the same time as those. That was actually really close. We're just gonna run around and get these. We're gonna save our penance. Definitely don't want to eat that last one if we can help it. I'd rather it just become a guy. Ooh, that's what we were wanting to dodge. But you know what? It's actually not that bad. Because our tank can get to the... Why is he going to the center? I don't know. He's better than me, though. Oh, because Tantrum. Ah, that's smart. Okay. Wherever he charges, we hug that wall. Get these far ones. Let's put a freaking marker down. Let's be a good player. We're gonna stand between him and the wall. We're not on the bones anymore, but you gotta not panic versus boss. See, if you do that, if you're lazy like the druid, which as a priest, I definitely should have gripped him. Then that's where the issues come, but yeah, no, we're still chilling. You just can't panic. Things are probably gonna go wrong. Honestly, we could even stay on boss here and be fine, but yeah, just stay boss. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I hope season 3 will be better. I definitely think it will. I haven't liked the Dragonflight dungeon pool as a whole yet. I've really liked certain dungeons each season, but season 3, I really do enjoy the dungeon pool. There's likely going to be like one or two that I don't like as much just from balancing, but yeah, so far they're all very fun and very cool too. Like the themes of each one. Like I love Waycrest Manor, even though it's like a little. Some of the fights are a little lame. Some of the ads are a little lame. Oh my god, that hurt. I still just think it is such a sick dungeon. Like the music playing the whole time. Like I think it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna feel a lot like Shadowlands too, like the dungeon pool, because some of the themes are a bit similar to that in like a weird way. Maybe they're not to other people. Maybe that's just like a personal experience that I'm like sharing as if it's like a thing. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of, oh my god, we died. I'm a huge fan of this next dungeon pool. Owie. But yeah, I think it's also really good, especially for us, for Mistweavers. I think it's gonna be really good. It's Marley said it's fine for me. I don't mind. I have a hard time with people in real life. I can't remember faces and stuff, so don't worry. I appreciate that because it is something I've like been like, oh man, I should have been better about that. But it's just I try my best, and I can only do that much. I'm not gonna hurt my or hate myself over something that I can't really control. Um, this guy said, it's okay. It's okay. All right, this boss can be hard, especially because our DPS haven't really shown us that they know the mechanics perfectly. We ourselves also don't know the mechanics perfectly. But we lusted, we have PI, well, we didn't lust, our mage self-lusted. Oh. Definitely want to help out our tank on the shockwaves. Okay, just help out the tank. All right, we gotta pump. We gotta start pumping. Ah! Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. Whoa, tank. I don't have anything. Whoa, was that an Expel Harm? Because that was disgusting. Whatever just healed you, sir, I commend that button, whatever that means. Because that was filthy healing. Yeah, season 3 is definitely looking like a great season. The raid is very cool. If you haven't had a chance to see the raid, I did post a video showing some like raid testing from a Mistweaver standpoint on one of the mythic bosses. I've also there's been some clips from some of the heroic fights that I've done. I've also streamed those if you want to go back and watch some of it. But yeah, definitely looking like a fun raid and fun dungeon pool for healers at least. You think they will do a season 4 like Shadowlands? It's hard to tell. I think one thing that kind of like helps them judge that, I just PI'd the wrong target, is the player base. How many people are still playing at any given point in time? Because if we need more players, like if our player base is slowly like falling, they're gonna go into a new season to make things spicier, kind of like they did with Dragonflight. They're like, look, we're doing short seasons because not a lot of people are still playing the game, and we need people to play the game, you know. So if there's not a big gain from season 3, I think that's gonna determine it. But if I were to guess right now with what I know, I'd say no. I'd say no. Emma said, "I hate ratings so much." I mean, it's a lot of people like both forms of content, but a lot of people like just one. And I think you're totally valid in whatever you enjoy. I don't think there's a wrong answer. And I don't like when you have to do one form of content to max out in the one that you like. For example, if you hate raiding and having to raid, get a Rashox trinket. I don't like that. I don't think both BIS trinkets for every class should be from the raid or from dungeons. However, I think we can all agree that the worst thing is when your BIS trinkets are from time walking dungeons that happen only 1 week of the whole season. And if you go on vacation and you miss it, then you're just behind the whole tier. That sucks. And yes, that did happen to me. And it sucks. But yeah, I totally get that, Emma. A lot of people are like that. They either like rating, they like Mythic Plus. One thing that's stupid is in I think it was season 1 or season 2 of Shadowlands when the PvP gear was broken. It was so easy to gear on PvP. So as a Mythic Plus and Raider, I had to play PvP to get gear. That was stupid. So I guess it's one thing if you like Raid or Mythic Plus and have to play the other because they're both PvE content. But when you mix PvE and PvP, that's a little weird. But yeah, I definitely feel that, and I know you're not alone. There are some people that hate raiding, but this next raid does look fun. If you hate raiding seriously, then I think this next one would be a fun one to just like do LFR on. But yeah, I think it's a fun one. I'm very afraid of dying here. Okay, now we can. Oh, let's not die. I mean, look, for my first. Well, this was not my first attempt at a 20, but the first attempt where people didn't really leave the key. This has gone really smooth. I mean, we have 8 minutes coming to the last boss. Granted, look, it is underwrought, but I mean, we did good. We did good. And I'm speaking a little too soon. We should at least time the key first. But for my first timed 20, this is good, I think. Emma said, I always farm the raid because of tier and gear. I do like RBGs. I love RBGs. What I really love, like probably my favorite form of content in the entire game is actually epic battlegrounds. I am a sucker for some epic battlegrounds, but only on like specific classes. Like I love the massive AoE damaging classes. Like one of my favorite things in the whole game is to get on my Affliction Warlock and go into a random battleground, epic battleground, and getting that one where it's like, it's so hard to explain, but each of the sides, you have like a base, and you have like a bridge that leads to your base, and everyone like converges in the middle every time, like right on at the start of the epic battleground. In that convergence, it's literally like 50 people versus 50 people. It is so much fun with like an AoE class, an AoE range class like Affliction Lock, and those are like my favorite things in the entire game. But outside of that, I'm a sucker for Raid, but a sucker for Mythic Plus as well. But yeah, having to farm content that you aren't a fan of is pretty less than ideal. Suboptimal gameplay, if you ask me. We need to pump some healing. Who's pumping damage? The druid. There you go. I don't even know if gripping him was worth, but I'd rather just do it than find out, you know? Now, I am gonna shamelessly plug my Twitch after this key to these guys, and I don't want you guys to judge me. Look, I'm trying to make my dream come true here. I think some bigger streamers, they get roasted for doing that, but it's like, I think they do it as a meme, and I think their chat doesn't really care, but I've seen some people get roasted before for linking their stream in like a game. Come hang out on Twitch. LB Ninja 7. Easy. First timed key as a Discipline Priest at a 20 plus level. I just take the... Dang it. What's in the chest? What's in the chest? I just accidentally... Oh. Tweedle just came in and said, hey, you shamelessly plugged your Twitch in a pug raid, and here I am. So, look, it works.